Welcome to the Buyer's Guide. Hey guys, I'm Brandy Leiden. Today I'm here to talk you through your buyer's guide. A lot of times someone will mail you a buyer's guide or hand you one during a buyer's consult. This one's going to be on video. And if you want the digital copy, you can DM buyer's guide and we will send it right over. Buying a home is a meaningful decision. It is one that deserves time, clarity, and intention. This guide was created to help you feel informed without being overwhelmed, supported without feeling pressured, and confident without feeling rushed. My role is not to push you into a decision. It's to guide you with honesty, strategy, and care. Whether you're actively looking to buy or simply exploring, my guide is here to help you through the process. The home buying process looks different than it has ever. The market has evolved, expectations have shifted, and buyers are more intentional than ever. Success isn't about moving fast. It's about being prepared, informed, and aligned. The buyers who feel the best at the end of this process are the ones that feel confident, they feel like their agent's being honest, and they feel like they've been guided through the process effectively. Each section of this guide breaks it down to where you will understand what sections I handle, what sections you handle, and how we make decisions together to move you forward. The first section we're going to talk about is preparation. Before we get into financing, which financing is a part of preparation, we want to talk about where are you at from a mental standpoint. And I don't mean mental. I'm talking about clarity. I'm talking about, are you in a position where you feel good about your stage of life? You feel stable financially. You feel like you're ready to stay somewhere 3 to 5 years, 5 to 7 years, sometimes longer. That is what we're talking about when we talk about preparation. We talk through what your goals are, where you want to be, all of those types of things. And we want to be really prepared so that when you have your financing in order and when you're ready to make an offer, everything flows smoothly. Next step is financing. This is where we talk about how prepared are you? Are you pre-approved? Do you have a lender that you're working with? This takes all the guesswork out. The first step we're going to talk about is, do you have a lender that you're working with? If not, me and my team will send you a great lender. We have lots of great options for you. We want you to go into, when you're ready to make an offer, with a pre-approval letter in hand and ready to go. Getting pre-approved is going to be one of the most important steps in the home buying process. When you talk about numbers, your lender's going to go over numbers, payments, down payment, all of that. It's going to give you clarity around the process. It's going to make you feel good about what you're approved for. Now, it may be, okay, we have a lot of buyers that may be approved for a certain amount. That may not be their comfort level. So you've got to decide. You may have a higher pre-approval and a comfort level that's down here. But what it does is having those conversations with lenders is going to give you clarity around the whole process. And you can decide whether you're approved for a higher number or your comfort level is at a different number. You can decide what is that number, how do we move forward, and then you go to your agent, and that's how we start the home search. That's the number we're going to start the home search around. The next topic we're going to talk about is representation. So what does it mean to have a buyer's agent? And why is this super important for you in the process? So hiring the right agent to be your buyer's agent is going to be super important. You as a buyer are going to want to interview several agents to decide who's the best fit for you as a buyer's agent. And a couple questions that you want to ask them are, what do I get when I hire you? Who is going to pay the commission? How does all of this work? How are you going to search for homes for me? What sources are you using? Where are you finding these homes? And what do I do when I find a home I love? Representation is definitely huge. If your agent has explained the entire process, they've explained to you the new laws and how a buyer's rep works and all of that. Whether you're going to ask the seller to pay for your commission instead of the buyer paying for your commission, all of those things. Representation is huge. And a lot of times, if you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to want to ask your agent, how many first-time home buyers are you working with? How many A buyers are you working with? Somebody that's ready, willing, and able to make an offer like now and close in 30 days. So if they have, 5+ buyers that they're working with, how much time are they going to spend with you? And how important is that for you to have a lot of time? And do you need a lot of hand holding in the process? So that's another key question to ask your buyer's agent. How many people are they working with currently? You deserve representation and you deserve to be represented well. What does this mean for your agent? Well, they are going to be doing negotiations. They hopefully have a wide variety list of vendors that they can help you, home inspectors that they trust that they can recommend, foundation people if that comes up. They're going to be a resource to you to help you negotiate, navigate, and work your way through this process. They're gonna have market insight. So when you're submitting your offer, they're gonna know what the comps are, what's a good offer, what's not. Are you offering too high? Are they asking too much money for this house? Their knowledge and their experience is gonna be super important in this process. During the buyer's consultation, your agent is gonna ask you a lot of questions. These questions are gonna be, what is your timeline? How soon are you looking to move? Do you have to sell to buy? Then we dive into lots of questions in regards to, let's think of the experience of your day-to-day life. What does this new home need to entail? Yes, we can get to the nitty-gritty, like bedrooms, baths, square footage, all of that, but what do you want it to feel like? Do you need open concept? Do you have little kids that are gonna be in a playroom that you need them close by while you're cooking? All of these things. So your buyer's agent is going to hopefully ask you 50 plus questions to be able to show you 5 great houses and make an offer, instead of asking you 5 questions and showing you 50 houses. 6 months later, you still don't have a house. So that is going to be key during the buyer's consultation. So my role is to guide you, protect, support you as you make one of life's biggest financial decisions, your home. Next up is gonna be touring homes. So once you've gone through a great buyer's consult, next up, we're gonna start touring some homes. As we go through, touring homes is not about volume, it's about alignment and finding the right homes that are gonna be the perfect fit for you and your family. As you go through these homes, hopefully you're taking notes, you're writing pros and cons. At the end of each day, you're able to, sit down, regroup, and eliminate some, pick your favorite, maybe go back a second time. But when you walk in the home, you will know when it's the right home. And your agent will help you, move forward on that. So a lot of people are super scared. It's a big financial decision. You're just like, don't want to make that next step. Your agent's there to kind of push you along, guide you, obviously make sure you feel comfortable with it, but you've already done the preparation, the financing, the buyer's consultation. So they've prepped you for this moment. Sometimes you just need a little nudge to make that offer. Next up, from offer to closing. This is where the momentum builds. Once we find the home you love, next up, we're gonna move into strategy. So once you're ready to make an offer, my goal is to align with you and talk you through the process. So we are gonna go through the paperwork. You may be moving from another state and you've never seen any of our state of Tennessee docs before. You may be doing this for the first time and have no clue what any of it means, or you might have done this, but it's been 20 years. My goal is to go through all the steps carefully, go through how the offer is structured, and make sure you feel comfortable moving forward. Next up is negotiation. So it is my job to negotiate this for you. So there's gonna be lots of conversations between myself, the other agent, and you that might make you feel uncomfortable, but my goal is to get you the best deal for the house and structure this offer so that if you need help with closing costs, if you need help with whatever it is, that you get the best deal. So the negotiations, that's on me. That is not something you have to worry about. And guess what? We're under contract. So here we are under contract. Then we move into timelines. My team and the back end of the stuff that you don't see are gonna help manage our timelines. We have inspection timeline, we have financing timeline, appraisals, all this fun stuff. And it is my job to send out all the notifications, and you know exactly where we stand throughout this process, and help protect you to make sure that moving forward, we get from under contract to close. Now, there might be a couple hiccups. We might have inspections that come back and we have a whole list of things that you want to ask for. That again is my job to negotiate the repairs during this process. We're going to be calling the other agent and negotiating these repairs so that you get the best deal again, and we're able to move forward to the next step. So we've made it through inspections. We're on to appraisal if you are financing, and lender is going to order the appraisal. During this period, we kind of wait and make sure lending has everything they need from you, and appraisers going out, making sure the property is of value or higher than what you offered. And then we move forward to clear to close and closing day. The most exciting day, hopefully, is going to be the closing day. Closing day, you show up to the title company, you are super excited, you bring your ID, you bring your cashier's check, and we are signing your life away. I deliver you a closing gift, and it doesn't stop there. Closing day isn't the end of our relationship though. My biggest pride, I would say, pride and joy, would be continuing relationships with my clients. So you will hear from me and the team, and you will hear, the first year, you're gonna get a pie probably delivered to your front door, you're gonna get cards, you're gonna get invited to any events that we do. So it doesn't stop at closing. The relationship continues. If you need help down the road with vendors, you need someone to pressure wash, you need someone to do whatever, I'm gonna be your first call. So this brings us to the end of the buyer's guide. This is a sneak peek as to what it looks like to work with me. If you are in Knoxville, Tennessee, or looking to relocate to Knoxville, Tennessee, link is in the description.